Ports and Aviation Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva announced today that the deadline for submitting bids for the investment in Sri Lankan Airlines has expired. However, the minister revealed that the deadline will be extended by an additional 45 days.
Now, this restructuring process is expected to take about 6 months maximum, and with this process, this debt of 1.2 billion is expected to come down to about 500 million.
Simultaneously, the International Finance Corporation, the investment consultancy arm of the World Bank, has recommended that Sri Lankan Airlines reduce its substantial debt, which currently stands at a staggering $1.2 billion.
The restructuring unit has got a letter from IFC. So they have suggested that it is very unlikely we will get very good offers, or reputed airlines will come and take over the management of Sri Lankan Airlines with a debt of rupees 1.2 billion. Having taken this matter into consideration, His Excellency the President, Ranil Wickremesinghe, as the Finance Minister, tendered the cabinet paper yesterday, cabinet memorandum yesterday to the cabinet, emphasizing this factor and the need to restructure this, as well as to ensure the job security of 6,000 employees who are employed in the Sri Lankan Airlines. So, having taken into consideration all these facts, His Excellency the President has been very graciously agreed for these things to take over the debt of rupees of 210 million US dollars due from Sri Lankan Airlines to Bank of Ceylon and People's Bank. Another 68.2 million US dollars OD overdraft in the Bank of Ceylon. And already international bond of US dollars billion 175, the Treasury has tendered a guarantee. And Bank of Ceylon and People's Bank, there is another Sri Lankan rupees 31.4 billion for which the Treasury guarantee and letter of comfort has been given. And already the Treasury has absorbed amount of rupees 102 billion debt which has to be given to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. Now, when we take all these things together, the balance sheet of the Sri Lankan Airlines, the debt will be reduced to about half of the amount which is there now. By about 50%, the total debt is reduced as a result of this. Government is expecting this process to be completed within a period of 6 months, and we will get money from the catering as well as from the ground handling. And we are confident that we will be able to get more than 500 million from restructuring this airline.
The Cabinet has made a decision to allocate funds from the Treasury to Sri Lankan Airlines during the ongoing restructuring process.
The Treasury will provide around 60 to 70 million US dollars for a period of 6 months for Sri Lankan Airlines. There will be no salary and allowance increments during this time. If lack of regulation is observed, we will not hesitate to change the management.
The
minister commented on the government objectives in restructuring Sri Lankan Airlines.
Catering, ground handling, airline.
Catering, ground handling and the airline is owned by one entity, which is Sri Lankan Airlines. If we are selling it, we will only offer a 49% stake to a foreign investor. If a Sri Lankan investor comes forward, we will consider increasing the stake based on the size of the investment. The brand Sri Lankan will not be lost. The money that comes in will be directly moved to the Treasury. 500 million US dollars can be sought from ground handling and catering. However, no one would come forward with a colossal debt. We are trying to attract the investors.